Hey everyone. Hey everyone. I'm back with another video and I'm back here to make you an easy recipe of a sandwich recipe. So I want to make a delicious sandwich with you guys. Before I want to make the sandwich, I want to make a delicious sweet black tea. It's going to be infused with cherries, which I will add into a blender. I'm also going to add some blueberries, just a little handful. It's a great way to get some fiber and like healthy minerals into like beverages that you drink. And I like to have my black tea already ready. I did that yesterday. And here I have some apple juice concentrate, 100% apple juice concentrate. I'm going to add about a fourth of a cup. Finally, we just add some water. We're going to blend. From here, you just pour it in your preferred jar with your black tea or green tea. I think black tea goes better with flavored infused drinks, but green tea is also good too. I like green tea for a milk tea. It's much more tastier that way. But as you can see, here is our delicious tea that we pour. And cheers. This is a great way to have juices. They're like healthier alternatives and they're fresh, they're homemade. Or infused teas like I did right here. This is an infused black tea. Cherry and blueberry black tea. And of course with the apple. So this is marinated tofu. You could also do marinated yams, sweet potato. But I love tofu for ham recipes. I'm going to go ahead and just put them on the searing plate. And we'll put it on a medium-high heat so it can get nice and seared. While we're waiting for our tofu ham, I want to cut up our veggies. I've got some tomato here that I'm going to be using. And I like to cut the tomatoes long ways. One. And about 2 slices per sandwich. We're making 2 sandwiches, so there we go. Next is the onion. Very thinly, I like to slice my onions. And we have it on top of the tomatoes already. And there we go. And then I have here some lettuce. The last of the lettuce, pretty much. Now we give our tofu a good little flip. Look at this. You can make bacon out of this as well. Just make sure you add a little bit more maple syrup. But as soon as you can flip it over, as soon as you can put the spatula under the tofu, you're pretty much ready to flip. It's an indication that it's been seared enough to flip. Once it sears, you can just move it. And I love to teach this on my channel because I feel like a lot of people struggle with tofu. People struggle with tofu, and meat eaters struggle with chicken in general because they don't know the concept of searing. When you sear something, if you sear it completely, it just falls off the pan. You can remove it really well. So all I need is to get the lettuce ready. And I don't like too much lettuce, but we'll have a good amount. So the lettuce, tomato and onion, lettuce, tomato and onion. What I like to do to my tomato, I'm just going to add a little salt. Make sure they get seasoned, even the tofu as well. So the bread I like to use is Ezekiel bread. It's super affordable to find in Walmart. You can find it in the freezer aisle. So it will be in the freezer section. And you could also find it at Trader Joe's. I'm going to get this little piece out. It looks good. Look at that. It looks like a bacon. Now I'm going to start toasting up my bread. And I like to completely sear it on both sides. It develops a nice tan color. Look at that color. The best thing is to let it sear, let it dry out just a little bit, and that way it takes on a ham texture. So let's talk about the sauces while we wait. The sauces, I will be having this ranch recipe in another video. So if you need the recipe, it'll be in another video. But if you are an advanced vegan, you already know about cashew mayo. And I don't think I need to remind you about cashew mayo. There's thousands upon thousands of recipes of cashew mayo that I'm kind of tired of it. Let's see how you make foods with the cashew mayo. Let's see how you make those recipes. So that's what I want to know now. Oh wow. You've got to try this. The combination with the apple, the cherry, the blueberries, it's out of this world. It tastes almost like a pomegranate. Very good. So I'm going to add Dijon mustard on one side of the bread. So I'm going to add ketchup on one side of the bread. Dijon and ketchup. And then here I have leftover mayo, cashew mayo from a recipe I did yesterday. So I'm just going to add the rest. I'm going to make another mayo recipe coming soon. So stick around for that one. That one's going to be a little bit more low fat. So I'm excited for that one. I'm excited to taste it. It's going to be delicious. And there we go. We got a simple ham and cheese, lettuce, onion, tomato sandwich. Very delectable. We can actually cut this one in half. Split it. If you don't want to use this for ham, you can use it for bacon. And it looks really good. It looks realistic. As you can see, it looks very realistic. And I like to keep my sandwiches just chill. You know what I mean? I do like adding a little pickles if I had any, but I don't have any. But these sandwiches are just simple and easy to make. Nothing complicated about them at all. As you can see, they're very delectable and tasty. So simple. Any simple vegan, plant-based kid can eat this and enjoy it and love it all the time. This is one of my favorite meals to take for picnics, to go to the beach. I grew up in Long Beach, California. So we're by the beach all the time. So sandwiches and like ramen soups were always the thing. Chips. So simple things like that were always the thing in my childhood and upbringing. So sandwiches, I just love them. They're so good, especially with the ham and cheese, lettuce and onion combination. It's super fun and it's super easy to have, and it's just enjoyable for kids of all ages and then adults as well. We enjoy it. So that's a beautiful recipe that you can enjoy with your friends and family or by yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Stay thirsty, friends. Stay thirsty. Look at this delectable sandwiches. It just needs the American cheese, the American vegan cheese, but I'm skipping on that and trying to keep it low fat.